ball game. And they are looking to finish the first round on a winning note. Meanwhile, for the PSI Air Force Lady Air Defenders, they beat Philippine Army last weekend to improve their car to 1-2. And the result tie. The basket inside for the first 2 points of the game. Valenzuela calling play number 5. Valenzuela to go. Or sorry, that's Hortaleza. Hortaleza drives, met by the double but not. Cancio from the foul line. Way off. Rebound by Quezon. PSI now with possession here as Resultay. Inside against Cancio. No whistle there. Fresh shot luck here for PSI. Resultay from the foul line. Too strong. The ball goes to the Quezon Lady Spartan. Quezon still in search of that first field goal. Hortaleza to Cancio. Cancio, the pass to Hortaleza. Go at the corner. Go, fakes. Looks like it was deflected by Ria Bernardo. With only 3 on the shot clock.
3 seconds. 3 seconds to shoot.
Hortaleza, the inbounder for the Lady Spartan. Bounce pass to Valenzuela. 2 on the shot clock. Valenzuela for 3. Off the glass. Jade Valenzuela converts the first field goal of the Lady Spartan. Abraham and an interception by Cancio. And now Valenzuela on the run. And bounce pass to Cancio. 1-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. Hortaleza to Cancio. Cancio now at the key. Pass to Valenzuela. 8 on the shot clock. Valenzuela crossover move. Dish off. But not. Deflected away. And the ball stays with the Lady Spartan with only 5 on the shot clock.
5 seconds to shoot.
Hortaleza, the inbounder again. Bounce pass to Jolina Go. Long 2. It's good. And Jolina Go with her first basket of the game. And that's a good start for Jolina Go, considering that she struggled in their prior game against the Go for Gold Philippine Navy. As we see Abraham with that jumper. Another basket for 15 Abraham. Venezuela attacks. Double team outside. Jolina Go fakes. Go fires from 3. It's good! Back-to-back baskets for Jolina Go. Now the Lady Spartan up by 2. Quezon at the left wing against Patnag. Pass to Abraham. Abraham double team. Outside, Resultay. Too strong. And ball is going to go to the Lady Spartan. Look at Christine Abraham with that mid-range jumper. But Jolina Go with the response, converting on that three-pointer from the left wing. And Jolina Go now with 5 points, surpassing her three-point output last time against the Philippine Navy. Cancio at the right wing against Resultay. Cancio attacks. She passes to Hortaleza from the corner, in and out. Rebound by the Philippine Air Force, PSI. Columna. Tie, but there's a whistle. Again, we're tied at 8. With 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first. This is the first game of our WNBL doubleheader for today. As Ana Buendia enters the game for PSI. Columna. Quezon, the right side against Cancio. Quezon now in the paint. She takes the shot, no good. Ball goes to Quezon. So far, Lady Spartan looking good. Getting some points from their resident three-point specialist, Jolina Go. And now Valenzuela, bounce pass, Patnag inside, block from behind, but there's a whistle. Foul on Daphne Texon. That will send Patnag to the foul line. Patnag. Too strong on that free throw. A look at Coach Iris Isip of the Quezon Lady Spartan. But not from NU. She also works at the athletics department of National University. Sinking that free throw, and the Lady Spartan now up by a point. Sultay, bounce pass, Buendia inside. No good, Cancio with the rebound. And now Quezon on the attack. Valenzuela. The game for the Lady Spartan. Solid plays from both Nicole Cancio and Jeline Patnag, who are now on the bench to take a breather. And Sanggalang gets the rebound for Quezon. And a pass stolen by Buendia. Up ahead to Columna. All alone for the layup. So the Lady Air defenders taking advantage of that turnover, and that Gatorade fast break was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. We have a timeout. We will take a break and come back in a moment.
Wala pong special na player sa team sa kalaban, hindi pwedeng isa lang or dalawa. Lahat po nagpe-prepare kami, bawat isa ng kalaban namin. For the past few trainings po, nag-focus po kami more on communication kasi yun po yung naglalak sa amin as a team. But for now, papatunayan na po namin na this game na parang mas maganda na po yung communication namin po.
That's Kikay Gandaya, and a look at her stats from the last game. 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 of 12 from the field. But obviously it was not enough as Quezon lost for the third time in as many games as Sanggalang earns a trip to the line after that foul. Kikay Gandaya on your screen. She mentioned about, looking to improve on their communication on the court. And that is perhaps one of the reasons why Quezon has had a slow start for this season. Sanggalang misses the first free throw. Sanggalang, one of the new acquisitions of Quezon, having played for only her third game today. As here, Sanggalang played for Glutagens. She's also a product of UST. A miss by Sanggalang at the foul line. Texon inside. Texon, that's a tough shot by Texon. Over the defense of Carol Sanggalang. And it's a 4-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Valenzuela, bounce pass, Hortaleza. She attacks inside. Kick out. Gandalya. Nice dish to Gandalya. Or sorry, that's Hortaleza, but she misses. Lady Air defenders quick to close out on Hortaleza on that play. Oh, touch pass. Bendia fakes pass to Almazan. And Texon open inside. And she was able to draw a foul on that play.
Number 8, Jolina Go, that's her first.
Jolina Go with the foul.
Team foul number 3 for the Lady SparTANs.
And that will send Daphne Texon to the free throw line.
Shooting 2, Daphne Texon.
Texon looking for her first point of the game. And she's still in search of that first point.
Timeout PSI, Lady Air
Meanwhile,
defenders.
the PSI Lady Air defenders requesting for a timeout. We'll take a break and come back shortly.
Bola. Kaya hindi kami nagiging kampante. Kahit kada game po pinupush namin yung bawat isa sa amin.
That's Cindy Resultay, ladies and gentlemen, expressing her thoughts about that huge win against the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. That was their first win of the season, beating the team led by Janine Pontejos and Chaka Binbin. That was a huge win as they started the season 0-2. And so far, they're looking good. They're up by 4 against the Lady Spartan. Meanwhile, Almazan at the corner with that 3-point shot. And that extends the lead of the Lady Air Defenders to 7 points. Fortaleza inside. Quezon looking to score as Valenzuela too strong on that shot. The Lady Air Defenders starting to build this lead. Buendia now on the run. Inside pass, Texon, touch pass, stolen by Fortaleza. Gandalia. Right inside, Gandalia throws it up. Forces that shot. And PSI now with the basketball stolen away by Valenzuela. And Valenzuela with an easy 2 points. Jade Valenzuela with 5 points. And the Lady Spartan slices the gap to 5 points. Buendia, another try and another 3-point basket for Ana Buendia. That's another 3-point shot for the Lady Air Defenders. Earlier it was Ambi Almazan. So that's back-to-back 3-pointers for PSI. Sanggalang with an offensive rebound. Fortaleza drives. Fortaleza outside now. Go for 3. That's a huge 3 for Jolina Go. Her second in the game. Almazan against Sanggalang. Almazan drives to the baseline, losing the ball. And possession goes to the Dark Shirts. They are up by 3 points over the Lady Spartan of Quezon. Some highlights of the first quarter. Jade Valenzuela with a 3-point bomb. But Abraham hitting that jumper. And Columna with that layup. Jolina Go also responding with a 3-pointer of her own. But the Lady Spartan still down by 3. Second quarter when we come back. WNBL Youth is coming very soon, so watch out for the updates on our social media pages. Of course, with the restrictions being eased right now, the NBL Youth is about to resume play this summer. So watch out for the games of the NBL Youth. A look at the spectators inside. And again, as I mentioned, with restrictions being eased by the government, spectators are now allowed to watch the NBL games here. So if you're just near the area, just join us here. We have 2 games in the WNBL, and then later on we will also have 2 games in the NBL, and that includes the home team, the Bulacan Republicans. Second quarter of this match between the Lady Spartan and the Lady Air Defenders. I'm Ruben Terrado here at the Bulacan Provincial Capital Gymnasium. It's the Lady Air Defenders up by 5 points, 21-16. Sanggalang against Buendia. Sanggalang, pass to Gandalia. 6 on the shot clock. They go back to Sanggalang, running shot, too strong. Rebound by Almazan. And now Columna, double team, pass to Bernardo. And an interception by Sanggalang. Gandalia on the attack. She has 2 teammates, but the pass too strong. And a turn of timeout here, as I think We will take a break and we'll sort things out when we come back. We are back with the Lady Air Defenders up by 5. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second quarter. And we have resumed play after some minor repairs to our flooring, but we're back in action. I see a three-pointer there from the outside. That's Spike with that three-pointer. 24-16. 8-point lead now for the Lady Air Defenders. That's the biggest of the game. And Bernardo forcing a steal. Bernardo on the attack. Pass to Paig. Bernardo to the left side columna. They swing it around. Almasan fakes. Almasan across to Bernardo. Touch. And Almazan now with the ball. Excellent defense by Ambi Almazan. Columna to Buendia. Buendia double team and a foul on Hortaleza. So PSI forcing a turnover there after that block. Cindy Resultay re-enters the game for PSI. Ambi Almazan now on the bench after that block on Batnag. Columna, too strong. Resultay offensive rebound, but she loses the ball. And now Araha with possession of the basketball. Spartan trailed by 8. Araha, scoop shot, no. Rebound by Resultay. And now Bernardo. Falling short, pass to Columna. Buendia at the key, they go inside to Resultay. Turns, Resultay outside. Spike open from the three-pointer, no. Rebound Gandalia. And a lucky break there for Quezon as Spike misses that open three. Araha to Meyer. Gandalia for three. Kikay Gandalia, her first point or her first field goal of the game. 24-19 is our count. Buendia off to the right, rebound by Araha. Araha setting things up. Hortaleza to Batnag. Batnag attack, spin move, outside. Hortaleza fires a three-pointer. Rebound by Meyer. No look pass and Batnag losing the ball. And now Resultay to Columna. Back to Resultay for the layup. Give it a go play between Resultay and Columna. Easy 2 points for Sydney Resultay. 6 points for Sydney Resultay. They are up by 7 points. Batnag to Araha against Bernardo. 6 on the shot clock. Araha drives. And a turnover there. Again, tight defense by the Lady Air defenders. Bernardo will shoot 2 free throws. Alon Araha, a look at this attempt by Kikay Gandalia. That's a three-pointer. Look at this pass by Columna to Sydney Resultay. Bernardo makes the first free throw. Look at the numbers of Ria Bernardo making things happen. As an all-around effort for Bernardo, 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. That was her numbers during that game against the Lady Battalion. Meanwhile, offensive rebound by PSI, and Avila delivers with a three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point lead, the biggest of the game. Meyer at the right side, inside to Toller. Losing us to come for the Lady Air defenders. Araha. Araha inside, the one-hander, that's short. And who gets that ball? And we have a whistle. And a foul on, I think the foul is on Avila. Look at the three-point shooting. Pretty even with the Lady Spartans. 4 of 10. The Lady Air defenders 4 of 9. But still, Quezon down here. Si Batnag being doubled. Outside, Araha for 3. And Araha converts. That's the 5th three-pointer of the Lady Spartan. They needed that badly. They are down by 10. Avila, she attacks. She takes a shot. No. Resultay, offensive rebound, but a steal by Quezon. Araha now, bounce pass. Valenzuela. No, that's too strong. But possession stays with the Lady Spartan. So Quezon unable to complete that fast break. A look at this three-pointer by Kat Araha. She now has 5 points in the contest. Araha again with a three-pointer. Back-to-back threes for Kat Araha. But by mistake, it's just a long two. So it's now an 8-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Oh, Resultay with an open lane. Valenzuela. They go to Hortaleza. Pass to Batnag. Batnag. Handoff to Araha. Araha to Valenzuela at the corner. Three-pointer, too strong. Rebound by Avila. Bench points. Look at that. 19 for the Lady Air defenders. Avila. That's short. And ball goes to the Quezon Lady Spartan. A look at Ortega on your screen. And talking about bench points, it has been Pike, Columna, and Buendia who are contributing for the Lady Air defenders of the bench. And now a steal here. And Batnag deflecting the ball away. But the save goes right to Ortega, but that was too strong. Resultay with a putback. So a lucky break there for the Lady Air defenders. And they're up by 12. Hortaleza. Hortaleza at the left side. She drives inside. Met by the double. Valenzuela, baseline drive. Sidestep move. Over two defenders, she scores. The Lady Spartan down by 10. Resultay. Bernardo at the left side. Pass to Avila. Resultay losing the ball. And Batnag passes to Hortaleza. Hortaleza to Toller. Araha. Araha with the basketball. Screen by Toller. Araha looking to escape the defense of PSI. And we have a foul. A look at this play. Texon. And Toller acknowledging the foul. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second quarter. First foul on F. Toller. See Cara Buendia for the first time here in the game. Bernardo. Air ball, but the offensive rebound by the Lady Air defenders. Ortega with the basket. 12-point lead for PSI. Valenzuela, air ball. So again, another chance here for the Lady Air defenders. Almasan. Ball deflected out. And look at Cara Buendia and her defense against Ambi Almasan. And oh, Bernardo. Oh, she loses the ball. So lucky break there for the Lady Spartan. Oh, a wild pass. Pass too strong, too high for Buendia. And now another turnover, another chance for the Philippine Air Force. And another foul here. Cara Buendia slapped with that foul. And Buendia has been pressuring Ambi Almasan. Meanwhile, Abraham against Batnag. Abraham with a tank shot. And another basket for PSI, Lady Air defenders. Lady Air defenders up by 14. Araha. And a foul away from play. And that's against Almasan. So color developing between Albasan and Buendia. Look at the left side of your screen.
Shot on at 14 seconds.
Again, our score 40-26. The Lady Air Defenders up by 14. 58.8 seconds left. On the far referee. Oh, so there's a warning on the side of the Philippine Air Force for complaining, I guess. Oh, a turnover here. And Quezon, coast to coast with a layup. Another turnover here for the Lady Spartan. Bernardo with the fadeaway. No, Araha with the rebound. Araha. Pass to Buendia. Batnag at the left corner. Outside, Valenzuela. No good. Rebound by Abraham. And Quezon still searching for that field goal. They have been struggling to score here. 28 seconds left. They go to Ortega inside. Deflected by Go. And a foul on Ortega. Frustration on the part of Ortega. 22.7 seconds left in the second. So last shot time here for the Lady Spartan. Quezon looking to finish the second quarter with a bang here. Araha. Buendia. She drives. Buendia. Losing the ball and now the scramble. Araha. Missing that shot. Batnag offensive rebound but she misses. Batnag triple teamed outside to Buendia. And the game, or that ends the second quarter, I should say, as the Quezon Lady Spartan coming up empty on that play. A look at Cindy Resultay, a big factor in this PSI lead in the first half. Nice dish there from Karen Columna. Cindy Resultay with 10 points. She has only missed 2 of her shots from the field. She has also grabbed 4 rebounds as the PSI Philippine Air Force Lady Air Defenders with the lead at the half. WNBL.
Kabinbin, still with a lot of energy. Look at this. Look at the energy of Chak Kabinbin. Woo! She's so fast, even in slow motion. Air Force. Shot clock now. Oh, she goes for the miss. They get the offensive rebound. Resulte. Kick out. Oh, the three is down. Columna with the go-ahead three with 6 seconds left. Wow.
That was our top 5 plays. And at halftime right now, it's the Lady Air Defenders with a 42-26 lead over the Lady Spartan. So let's watch the highlights of the first half. But before that, let's look at the numbers with the Lady Air Defenders shooting 51% from the field, 13 assists for the Lady Air Defenders, and points in the paint, 22 for the Lady Air Defenders. So across the board, they've been dominating the numbers. Bench points also in favor of the Lady Air Defenders, 19-10 over the Lady Spartan. And now, here's the highlights of the first half. And of course, the first quarter, Jade Valenzuela and Jolina Go were clicking from the offensive side, but the Air Defenders also with an answer. Abraham with that shot, and then Karen Columna with an open lane to score that fast break play. And as I mentioned, Jolina Go hitting from downtown, but the Lady Spartan down by 5, 21-16. And then in the second quarter, the Lady Air Defenders dominating this one, outscoring their opponents 21-10. Gandalia with a three-pointer for Quezon. Some of the few bright spots for Quezon in that second quarter. But again, the Lady Air Defenders with a lead, 42-26 at the half. Cindy Resultay leading the way with 10 points. Abraham with 6. And Riza May Pike with a big output here, 5 points off the bench, as well as Ana Buendia with 4. Jolina Go with 8. And Valenzuela and Ara each had 7, while Kikay Gandalia with 3 for the Lady Spartan. A look at the Lady Spartan, who are looking to finally win their first game. And of course, the Lady Air Defenders going for 2 straight games. And speaking of the top 5 plays earlier, and they saw we have a big screen here in the Bulacan Provincial Capital Gym, and the Lady Air Defenders were able to saw at the top 1 play, which was the game-winning shot by Karen Columna to beat the Philippine Army. So they were able to relieve that huge moment for their squad in the 2022 WNBL season. And now third quarter underway. Gandalia with a miss. Rebound by Bernardo. Kikay Gandalia, one of the new players of Quezon. Last year, she played for Taguig. 2 for 2 for Kikay Gandalia. Resultay to Pike against Sanggalang. Bernardo inside to Resultay at the post. Outside, Pike against Gandalia. 7 on the shot clock. Buendia, spin move. Buendia throws it up. And we have a loose ball foul on Jolina Go. With the shot clock winding down, the Air Force able to draw a foul on Jolina Go. And a quick change here. Nicole Cancio re-enters the game for Carol Sanggalang. Resultay to Pike. Long 2, too strong. Rebound by Resultay. Resultay with a jumper. Too strong. Rebound by Gandalia. Hortaleza against Columna. Hortaleza. Cancio at the left wing. Araha. Screen by Gandalia. Araha against Buendia. Outside. Cancio. Gandalia firing a three-pointer. It's good. And Kikay Gandalia converts. And down to an 11-point lead. Quezon showing some signs of life here as the PSI Lady Air Defenders throwing the ball away. A look at the three-pointer by Kikay Gandalia. Gandalia already with 6 points in the game. Araha firing a three-pointer. Another 3 for Quezon. So now it's down to a single-digit lead for the Lady Air Defenders. Bernardo to Pike. Buendia. Inside to Resultay. Resultay fakes against Cancio and a steal here. Deflection by Kat Araha. And now Hortaleza. And we have a traveling violation. So PSI pressuring Hortaleza right there, forcing a traveling violation. Bernardo against Araha. A wasted chance there for Quezon on the previous play since they were able to, cut the gap here to 8. As the ball stays with the Lady Air defenders, or no, it's a turnover, so it's going to be Lady Spartan ball. Bernardo, double team, steal by Hortaleza. 3-on-1 break. Hortaleza, pass to Araha. Back to Hortaleza for 2. It's down to a 6-point game. Columna to Bernardo. Pike. Resultay. And you can hear the chance of defense. Pike too strong on a 3. Hortaleza now. Quezon only down by 6. Cancio to go. The jumper from the foul line short. And now a steal here. Gandalia, nice dish to Gandalia. And now the lead is down to 4. And the offense now coming alive here for Quezon. A look at this dish. 3-on-1 break, and Hortaleza completes the fast break. And then Hortaleza with another basket off that pass by Kikay Gandalia. We will take a break and come back in a moment. The numbers of Kat Araha against the Lady Sailors: 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 of 8 from the field. A few of the bright spots for Quezon in that loss to the Lady Sailors. But so far, Kat Araha playing a big factor in this comeback bid by the Lady Spartan, hitting those 3-point shots to start off the third. Another try there by Kat Araha. Kat Araha now has 10 points in the game, including 2 triples. So now, Quezon pressuring, but this time, in this possession, Gandalia called for the foul. So Texon will shoot 2 free throws. PSI still scoreless in the third quarter. And that's the first point of the Lady Air defenders in this quarter. Daphne Texon with 5 points, eclipsing her averages of 3.7 for the season. And a save there by Almasan. And Resultay with a short stop. So the Lady Air defenders with 3 quick points, as Valenzuela with that shot. Rebound by the Lady Air defenders, and up ahead is Texon for 2. So 7 quick points for the Lady Air defenders after the timeout. And they have regained control of this game. 9-point lead for the PSI, Philippine Air Force. Valenzuela, jumper over Almasan, in and out. And rebound by Resultay. Bernardo, and a push by Kikay Gandalia. 5 minutes left in the third. As we take a look at this basket by Cindy Resultay, off that save by Ambi Almasan. And back-to-back baskets for the PSI Lady Air defenders. A layup by Texon. Almazan with the ball for the Lady Air defenders. Bernardo. Columna at the corner. Too strong. Who gets the rebound? It's Almazan. Almazan attacks. And another foul on Kikay Gandalia. Gandalia complaining on that call. But Almazan will shoot two. Almazan missing the first. And look at the numbers of Almazan. Double numbers. And look at the numbers. The 2 blocks by Ambi Almazan, the former national team member. And Almazan 6 the second free throw.
Timeout, Quezon Ladies SparTANs.
So we have a timeout as PSI back on top by 10. We will take a break and come back in a moment. Back to the game with the Lady Air defenders now back in control. They have a 10-point lead. As the Lady Spartan, they were able to trim the gap to 4. But quick points by the Lady Air defenders. And they were able to weather that storm thanks to those baskets. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the third. This is the first game of our WNBL doubleheader. It's going to be the top 2 teams in the standings facing off later on. Taguig against Go for Gold. Meanwhile, a handoff to Cancio, but a miss by Meyer. Cancio with an offensive board. Cancio, she attacks. Pass to Sanggalang. Valenzuela to Araha. Firing a 3-pointer. And Meyer with an offensive board. Top shot by Meyer, no good. Sanggalang, another attempt there. And a foul on the Lady Air defenders. Four minutes and 15 on the clock here in the third.
Foul on number 7, Priya Bernardo. That's her first. Warning on Priya Bernardo for resentment to a call.
So a warning on Freya Bernardo for resentment to a call. And only a side court throw in for the Lady Spartan. Meyer the inbounder. Araha at the corner. Araha drives. Pass to Cancio. Valenzuela with 6 on the shot clock. Valenzuela with a miss. Meyer offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound by Chrislyn Meyer. But only 8 on the shot clock. Meyer almost turning the ball over. And a steal now by PSI, but resultized pass too strong. And ball returning to the Lady Spartan. And now the Lady Spartan. Another attempt to slice the gap. This is a 10-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Cancio. Handoff to Araha. Araha driving inside, a tough shot. And Araha was able to draw the foul. Quezon contesting that Araha should have been called for a traveling violation. But instead, it's going to be Kat Araha to the foul line. Araha 10 points in the game, as mentioned earlier. Make it 11. That's her first trip to the line for Kat Araha. Already 3 points away from reaching her season high this season of 14. Meanwhile, an offensive rebound by the Lady Spartan. Gandalia. Outside, Valenzuela. Extra pass. Araha firing a three-pointer. Too strong. Look who gets that rebound. It's Meyer, but it's a loose ball foul on Chrislyn Meyer.
Physical foul on number 5, Christine Biel. That's her first. And that's the 15th foul for the Lady Spartans.
So a turnover for the Lady Spartan. But you like the hustle of Chrislyn Meyer. And meanwhile, we have an offensive foul on the other end.
Offensive foul on number 5, Daphne Texan, her second.
Daphne Texon called for the foul.
Substitution.
As we see Carol Sangalang returning to the match, replacing Nicole Cancio. And look at the left side of your screens between Texon and Meyer, and looks like it was a ward-off by Texon. Araha and a steal. Bernardo with a steal, forcing a turnover. Columna now at the right wing. Back to Bernardo. Almasan inside to Abraham. Abraham with a jumper. A nice stop by Columna right there. And nice pass to Bernardo. Or that's Karen Columna with the basket. 50-39. Gandalia against Almasan. Gandalia, handoff. Meyer, long two. Rebound by Araha. Another chance for Quezon. And Araha being double teamed. Valenzuela, inside pass. Meyer fakes, and Meyer scores. Nice pass by Jade Valenzuela. As the Lady Spartan down by 9. Bernardo to Almazan against Gandalia. Almazan attacks. Nice fake. Almazan up and under move. But Almazan will shoot 2 free throws. A look at this pass. So after that deflection by Karen Columna, Columna scoring on that running shot. It's now a 12-point game. Araha with the ball. Araha attacks. Again, another deflection there by Columna. And a steal here by the PSI Lady Air defenders. And now Columna. Inside. Avila recovers the ball. Triple team. Outside. Bernardo. From the key. Short on the three-pointer. Go. And a steal by Bernardo. Inside. Avila to Almazan. Firing a three-pointer. It's good. And there's a foul away from the ball.
Almazan, 3 points.
So they will count the basket. But a foul is called, I think, on the Lady Air defenders. Let's see it again. Oh, the foul is on Meyer on that play. So again, so we will have a free throw here. So Abraham will shoot a free throw. So an unconventional 4-point play in the works here. But Abraham missing the free throw. It is now a 15-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. And Columna with another steal. Columna with a layup. And she draws a foul. Karen Columna with another basket of a turnover. She now has 10 points. A look at this interception by Karen Columna. And then the finish as the foul is on Kang Hortaleza. And Karen Columna with a chance for a 3-point play here. And she completes it. Columna with 13 points in the contest. Valenzuela, 18-point lead, the largest of the game. Look at the numbers, 10 steals for PSI, Lady Air Defenders, 7 for the Lady Spartan. Only 32.4 seconds left in the third. Foul on Bagatpat. So reset here for Quezon. Fortaleza against Avila. Bounce pass, Araha from the corner for 3. Araha cuts the gap to 15. Final seconds of the third. Avila calling a short play. Avila trying to lose Fortaleza. Now being guarded by Buendia. The wild pass. And a backcourt violation. 12.4 seconds left in the third. Quezon looking to execute here. They are down by 15. And now Hortaleza. 8 seconds left in the third. Hortaleza to the corner. Valenzuela. Hortaleza. Only 3 on the clock. And the basket by Kang Hortaleza. And now final seconds. 1.8 left. Avila. And that ends the third quarter. But still, despite that shot by Kang Hortaleza, the PSI Lady Air Defenders with a 13-point lead. Some of the highlights of the third. A slow start for the Lady Air Defenders in the third, but they weathered the storm thanks to Cindy Resultay and the rest of her teammates. Karen Columna, also a big factor in the third. And the Lady Air Defenders up by 13 points, fourth quarter, when we come back. Fourth quarter about to begin as the Lady Spartan on your screen looking to close the gap. They are down by 13 points against this fiery PSI Lady Air Defender squad who are looking to win their second straight ball game. We are now in the fourth quarter. We are here at the Bulacan Provincial Capital Gymnasium. I'm Ruben Terrado. This is WNBL on Facebook and YouTube. And also on Solar Sports, as we see, that shot by Cindy Resultay. Excellent move by Cindy Resultay, leading to that basket. Cara Buendia with a foul. Look at this move by Cindy Resultay. Second foul on Cara Buendia. As Resultay heads to the line. Resultay with 17 points already. Past 2 games, Resultay had 20.10 rebound numbers for the Lady Air Defenders. And now Kansha with the ball. Hand off to Meyer. The drive, Sanggalang. And a block there by Texon. 8 on the shot clock. Hortaleza with the running shot. Air ball. Almasan with the rebound. Up ahead to Texon. Texon has Tara, to beat and she scores. 1-on-3 break. Daphne Texon with that layup. She now has 6 points in the game as Quezon quickly requesting for a timeout early in the fourth. Another look at this layup by Daphne Texon, a reverse layup. And we have a timeout. Of those turnovers of the Quezon Lady Spartan. Meanwhile, Cancio. Fortaleza to Araha from the corner. A miss. Rebound, Columna. And up ahead, Texon not looking, but she was still able to get that basketball. She drives. And a traveling violation. So a turnover by Texon, but still a respectable outing for Texon. 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. Araha to Cancio. 18-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. That's the largest of the game. Sanggalang. Almost a bad pass there. And we have a foul on Ambi Almasan.
Foul on number 10, Ambi Almasan. That's her
Third foul on Ambi Almasan. As we see Cernal entering the game
14 seconds.
for the PSI Lady Air Defenders. Near the inbounder. Sanggalang to Cancio. Fortaleza with 8 on the shot clock. Fortaleza, she drives inside, using the glass for 2 and 1.
Basket counts for Kang Hortaleza.
So Kang Hortaleza with the basket. Resulta with a foul.
And one free throw for Kang
So Kang Hortaleza with a chance to complete the 3-point play. And she makes the free throw. 64-49. Quezon still down. Columna against Hortaleza. Buendia to Resultay. Almasan at the post. She fakes. She passes to Resultay, but she loses the ball. And a foul on Columna, I believe. Or Albi Almasan. The foul is on Almasan.
13 foul, the Lady Air Defenders.
So Almasan complaining on that call. Cancio, a look at the replay there, and looks like warding off. That was what happened there. Almasan warding off Sanggalang.
14 foul, the Lady Air Defenders.
Meanwhile, another foul on the Lady Air Defenders. That's their 14th foul. Hortaleza now at the left side. Crossover move. Hortaleza pass Sanggalang. Short jumper is good.
Carlos Sanggalang from Kang Hortaleza.
Now it's only a 13-point lead. And a pass to Resultay. Resultay to Abraham. Short jumper, no good. Rebound by Sanggalang. And now here comes Quezon. They're getting the rhythm now on offense. Araha to Cancio. Cancio, hand off to Kang Hortaleza. Dish to Cancio, to Sanggalang from the foul line. Air ball. So a missed opportunity for the Quezon Lady Spartan. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left. We have Cernal inbounding the ball and pressure defense here for the Lady Spartan. And almost a steal, and the steal is completed. Hortaleza with a short jumper.
Hortaleza
again. Quezon knocking on the door. The lead is down to 11. As we take a look at the steal by Kang Hortaleza in the finish. To cut the deficit to 11. Another look at this basket by Kang Hortaleza. We have a timeout. So far in this game, Kang Hortaleza has lived up to the billing as a lady to look out for in this game. In the previous match, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks for Kang Hortaleza against the Lady Sailors. And for this game, she has also been a factor here. 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. And she hopes that her effort will not go to naught as they're down by 11 points here. Now we have another. Back to the game with the PSI. Lady Air Defenders up by 14 points. Responding to that run by the Lady Spartan in which they were able to trim the gap to 10. But now back-to-back baskets by Almazan and Avila, allowing the Lady Air Defenders to take a 14-point lead. Cancio. Hand off to Valenzuela. Pass to Gandalia. Gandalia, she attacks, and Gandalia will shoot 2 free throws. So Gandalia getting hurt on that play, landing hard on the goal. But Gandalia is okay. She will shoot 2 free throws. And Gandalia hits the first. A look at this basket or attempt. And that hurt. Meanwhile, Almazan losing the possession of the ball. Nice pressure there by the Lady Spartan. So Ortega now returning for the Lady Air Defenders, replacing Ambi Almazan. Araha. She drives inside to Hortaleza from the corner. She scores a 3-pointer. So now it's down to a 10-point lead again. Almazan to Bernardo. Avila inside to Buendia against Gandalia. No look pass. Resulta for 2. Excellent pass there by Ann Buendia. And Resulta with the finish. Araha for 2. Lead is back to 10. Bernardo. Bernardo inside to Buendia. Short jumper by Ana Buendia. And now Quezon looking to score quickly. Ball deflected out. As we look at this move by Kat Araha. And scoring off the glass. But look at this shot by Ana Buendia. So both teams exchanging baskets here late in the fourth. Sanggalang, handoff, Fortaleza, firing a three-pointer, too strong. And loose ball picked up by the PSI Lady Air defenders. Columna, firing a three-pointer, in and out, rebound by Sanggalang. Valenzuela up ahead, Gandalia, firing a three-pointer. Too strong, rebound by Quezon. Gandalia across. Valenzuela take a three-pointer, air ball. Offensive rebound by Quezon, still no go. Fortaleza running shot, too strong. Multiple chances there by Quezon, but they get the steal. And the finish there by Fortaleza. But Mary is hurt. She slipped inside the paint. So Mier looks like she's okay, but she slipped on that previous play. So a look at the defensive pressure putting on by Quezon. And Mier slipping on that play, but she's still playing. Ten-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Sultay, inside. Columna, 6 on the shot clock, outside. Avila, firing from 3 points, and she scores! So Avila with a conversion, 13-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Fortaleza at the left corner, looking for a teammate, pass to Mier. Mier at the post. Pass to Valenzuela. Valenzuela inside. And she loses the ball. Sultay to Columna. And they will set things up. Only 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the game. Sultay too strong on that three-pointer. And Valenzuela letting the ball sail out. As we take a look at this three-pointer by Susa Avila, and that gives the PSI Lady Air defenders a 13-point lead. Araha against Columna. Fortaleza. Fortaleza against Ortega. Shot clock winding down. Nice passing by the Quezon Lady Spartan. Araha with that dish to Carol Sanggalang for 2. And bad pass there. And Quezon forcing a turnover. So with 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the ball game, the Lady Air defenders requesting a timeout as we look at this pinpoint passing by the Quezon Lady Spartan. Carol Sanggalang with the finish. And we'll take a break and come back in a moment.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Uwan na bayan ka, babalihan na natin lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Being pressured by the defense of the Lady Air defenders. Hortaleza to Araha. Araha met by the double. Bounce pass to Sanggalang inside. Too strong on that shot. And And Columna is down on the floor.
Officials timeout.
So we have an official's timeout. And now, Columna. She is now up. As we take a look at what happened there. Oh, Columna colliding into Nicole Cancio. The right side of your screens. But she's okay. Columna with the ball, pass to Ortega. 11-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Columna against Araha. Resultay against Sanggalang. 10 on the shot clock. Resultay with the ball. Resultay looking for a teammate. And an interception almost completed by Hortaleza. Fresh shot clock for the Air Force. A miss by Columna. Rebound by Araha. And Araha now on the run. Quezon needing to score quickly, but she loses the ball. And looks like Columna with a deflection once again. And a long league pass here. Oh, a wild pass there. And Columna once again with that steal. Karen Columna, another defensive play. Columna with the ball now being pressured by Hortaleza. And possession goes to the Lady Spartan. 41 seconds left. And the Air Force still up by 11 points. As Jade Valenzuela returns to the match. So let's see what will happen here. Quezon still down by 11 points. Go. Go. And a turnover there. And Valenzuela with the steal. Hortaleza. She drives outside. Gandalia. And it goes in. Gandalia getting the friendly bounce. 8-point lead for PSI. But up ahead is Resultay for the finish. And that should do it. Back to a 10-point lead for the Lady Air defenders with only 25 seconds left. A look at this pass to Resultay for the finish. Resultay with 22 points, and we have a timeout. Coming up next, it's the Taguig Lady Generals facing the Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors. That's up next. The battle between the top two teams in the league at the close of the first round eliminations. And it's going to be an interesting matchup. Could be a preview of a championship, but of course, other teams like the Lady Air Defenders has something to say about that. Final seconds of this match, and it looks like PSI will win their second straight victory. And they will go up to a 2-2 record to end the first round eliminations as we see Valenzuela for 3. So Quezon still fighting here. 7-point deficit here. And now up ahead. And a foul by Mier. So with this impending loss, the Lady Spartan will go to 0-4. As we see this shot by Jade Valenzuela. That's a 3-pointer. So Quezon still not in penalty, and Coach Alvin Zuniga requesting for a timeout. We will take a break. back to the ball game with the Lady Air Defenders up by 7. 12.9 seconds left in this game. And the way things are going, the Philippine Air Force, the Lady Air Defenders, about to win their second straight game. They got off to a bad start, losing 2 straight games to start of the season, but now they're back to their winning ways. As we see here, battle for that ball, and a steal by Quezon. 5 seconds left. Valenzuela, dish to Gandalia. Taking a 3-point shot. Off the glass for 3. But that's not enough. As the Lady Air Defenders about to win this ball game, we will check the official final score. But Philippine Air Force with this victory over Quezon. And I think that will count based on the replay. Let's see. And they will count the basket. So the official final score, it's the PSI Lady Air Defenders beating the Quezon Lady Spartans 77 to 73. We will take a break and we will interview the best player of the game.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan na bayan ka, babalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan na bayan ka, babalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan na bayan ka, babalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Buwan na bayan ka, babalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, WNBL, WNBL.
The PSI Lady Air Defenders winning this one against the Quezon Lady Spartans 77 to 73. And our Gruberg best player of the game, none other than Cindy Resultay, and she had a great performance once again for the PSI Lady Air Defenders, leading her team to their second straight victory. Best player of the game, also brought to you by Surge Fitness and Lifestyle. And Cindy, congratulations sa iyo, no? And second straight victory nyo. So pag-usapan muna natin yung nangyari dun sa third quarter na medyo naging slow start kayo pero nakabawi naman kayo. Ano ba nangyari doon?
Actually, parang tawag dito, kagad na nag-drop. So, bali nabigla kami. Kaya, anytime, dapat ready kami, sir.
At yun, 22.6 rebounds, 2 steals. Ang ating best player of the game, yan ang kanyang stats. At Cindy, ito nga, back-to-back wins. Medyo naging slow start kayo, pero ngayon mukhang nababalik na yung inyong talagang expectation na performance mula sa inyo, no? Kamusta naman ba? Ano na bang nagbago sa team at kaya kayo nananalo ngayon?
Actually, sir, magandang yung chemistry ng team, sir. Masaya po, sir. Kaya every game or training, sir, binibigay po namin yung best namin, sir.
Yun, congratulations sa'yo, Sydney. Baka may gusto kang pasalamatan.
Yes po, sir. Binabati ko po yun on behalf to our Group Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Alvin Sevilla, sir. Maraming salamat po sa support, sir. And yung family ko sa Quezon City and yung sa Antipolo, family ng girlfriend ko from Singapore, sir, and Vince. And see you soon and miss ko na po kayo. And binabati ko na po yung mga taga-Luzon, Quezon City, yung mga insiders, outposts. Maraming salamat po. At sa mga pumunta po dito from Airport, sir, maraming salamat po. And sa mga teammates ko, Kung hindi sila, hindi ko to makukuha to pagiging best player. Kumbaga parang lahat kami best player, sir. Best player, ako po si Cindy Resultay. Cindy Resultay, WNBL tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina.
Thank you very much, Sydney Resultay, ang ating best player of the game. Congratulations sa iyo.
Yes po.
And now let's go to the highlights of this game. And the first quarter saw the PSI Lady Air Defenders taking a 21-16 lead. Abraham with this jumper to help their cause. And this was the layup by Karen Columna to give her team a 5-point lead. Jolina Go had a hot start as well in the first quarter for the Lady Spartan, but they were down by 5 at the end of 10 minutes of play. In the second quarter, also a big outing for the Lady Air Defenders in the second quarter. Riza May Pike contributing off the bench for PSI. And this three-pointer by the Lady Air Defenders got their team to a 46-22 lead at the half. And then a slow start for the Lady Air Defenders in the third, but they were able to weather the storm thanks to Cindy Resultay converting on that short stab. And then Karen Columna, also a excellent performance from her in this game. 13-point lead at the end of the third. And then Ambi Almazan with this power move inside during the fourth quarter. And they were just able to dominate